What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So it appears we might have ourselves some legendary dragon deck leaks, and the reason that I say it appears is because this is a rumor at this point. This information is coming by way of YG Organization and their trusted anonymous source who does not want to be named. I can kind of understand that if you've got some information. Usually Konami is not super thrilled about this stuff getting out, and you guys know that the legendary dragon decks doesn't release for about another 10 days or so. October 5th, if I am mistaken. Just feel free to correct me in the comment section below, but I think that it is very plausible. I mean, we see leaks with booster packs all the time, so I definitely think that this one could be legitimate. And I think I've seen some pictures of legendary dragon decks, like the actual boxes in person, like some pictures posted on Facebook and whatnot. Not necessarily like all the cards, but let's go ahead and look at the breakdown. I've actually looked at these so far. I think the Yugi one is very good. I think the Yuya one is potentially crazy good, just because of one card that I saw in there. And then I think that the Zane one is like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that Zane one. I mean, it's not like terrible, but I don't think it's like fantastic. This is a $30 product, if I'm not mistaken. It might even cost different amounts in like Europe and whatnot. So for starters, the Dark Magician one comes with a few standouts, probably the biggest one being Apprentice Illusion Magician. That card in itself, I don't care what rarity it is, you can basically say that that pays for the entire product. Illusion Apprentice at one point was going for $125, even when it has gone back to the norm of like $75, even if you want to go as low as $60 at a cheap. If Konami tomorrow reprinted it as a common, it would be like a $30 common, because the hollows would be like $50, $60 and the commons would be like $30. So this card basically can pay for itself even without us knowing the rarity of the card. That's just my opinion on it. We got 3 Dark Magicians in here. We have pretty much all the legendary knights, Timaeus and Hermos and all that good stuff. We have a Dark Magician girl. I'm not sure I'd ever play a common Dark Magician girl. Way too pretty of a card for me not to have it at least in ultra rare, and plus she's been reprinted, like, and not just different artworks, but in so many different rarities. I don't think I can't get down with a common Dark Magician girl. As far as other standouts, we have some good utility cards like Illusion Magic. It was a common originally in Dark Illusion, but still a very good card. Dark Magic Attack. That was, I forget it, was that like Soul of the Duelist? I have like an ultra rare version. It's not an expensive card. We have the Eye of Timaeus to summon the new fusion monster, which is fantastic. You have the thing of the Fang and the Claw of Hermos. I don't think anybody's gonna play those. Just stick to the Eye of Timaeus. It's probably the best one out of those 3, because it can also summon like Dark Paladin and freaking Timaeus. But Timaeus it's okay in like maybe the late game against like a grass deck. There's a Pot of Duality reprint in here. I feel like that's a card that you just can't have enough of. And then obviously your Dark Magical Circle, which they put Dark Magic Circle, but I'm gonna assume that that's Dark Magical Circle. I believe that how much is Dark Magical Circle going for? Yeah, it's still a low of like $4. Same thing with the Eye of Timaeus. I mean, if that's a reprint in there even as a common, it's a very good reprint, because the low on TCG Player right now currently is like $7. And then we'll look at Magician's Navigation, which is about a $5 card that's in here, as well as Eternal Soul. Definitely some good ones. Mirror Force, Crush Card Virus, just some good cards. Dark Paladin, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, the new card. Amulet Dragon. Yeah, that's the one that you summon. Why did I say Critize? Anyways, yeah, Amulet Dragon is the card that you summon with the Eye of Timaeus. I'm just completely talking nonsense. There's a Mirror Force Dragon reprint, Doom Virus Dragon reprint, and Rocket Hermos Cannon. I feel like I don't even know what this one does. Is this Joey's dragon? Is this the green one that turned into the hammer on the anime when he was dueling against Mai? I feel like that's the crappy dragon that like no one knows what it does. But I mean, overall, I think from a utility standpoint, the Dark Magician deck is very good, because if you're a Dark Magician player and you went out and bought 3 of these, you'd have basically everything you need. Because I play Pot of Duality in my build. I play Drowning Mirror Force, but I'm sure the original Mirror Force will work just as good. Like, this basically gives you a high tier competitive Dark Magician deck. Maybe you might want to add an Ash Blossom or a Maxi or something, but for the most part, like, everything in here is really playable. You're not going to play everything, but a very, very solid deck. Then we have Zane's deck, which of course is going to have a ton of Cyber Dragons support. You're going to have Cyber Dragons. You got Cyber Dragon Core, 3 of each. You get a Cyber Dragon Dre, Proto Cyber Dragons. You get some other machines like Cyber Valley, Cyber Phoenix. Those are still good cards. I still think Cyber Phoenix is a good card. Hasn't seen competitive play since the GX era, but it's still a pretty decent card. There's a Future Fusion in here, Cyber Network, and I think the best value of the Zane structure deck might be, well, there's a couple of good extra deck cards, but you get a lot of Mirror Forces apparently. You get Drowning Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, and Storming Mirror Force. When you have those 3 combined, it's not bad. Mirror Force did just get reprinted, the Quaking, I believe in, was it the Machine structure deck or the Dino? It was in one of those structure decks. Mirror Force got reprinted. You see, Drowning Mirror Force used to be expensive, but then it did get the Mega 10 reprint, so it's only like a $2 card. But getting all 3 Mirror Forces is pretty decent in my opinion. Actually, there's some other good stuff in here. You get this. You get the Chimera Attack Mega Fleet Dragon. You get Rampage Dragon and Over Dragon. You also get a Fortress Dragon. You know what? I probably should have looked up Fortress. Let me just go ahead and do that right now. Chimera Attack Fortress, because I just feel like that's I feel like it's an expensive card because there aren't that many printings of it. Oh, okay, it was in Duelist Saga. All right, well then, Duelist Saga and Premium Gold. Okay, just forget everything I said. I remember at one point, all right, well, there's been a billion printings of it. I remember at one point, Chimera Attack was kind of expensive when people were playing like Cosmos and whatnot, because normal summon it, obviously contact, take their Dark Destroyer and just get rid of that. You also get a Cyber Dragon Infinity, Cyber Dragon Nova. Infinity did get reprinted. There's also some other Cyber Dragon fusion monsters like Twin and which I don't know if you're really going to be using those. Maybe you can pull off some shenanigans with Future Fusion, but I probably wouldn't buy the Zane legendary dragon decks. Like, I'd probably just buy the pieces separately. Now the Yuya one is interesting. And I say that because not necessarily, like, I don't think it's collectively all that great. Like, I do look at some of these cards, and some of them I'm just like, Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. I mean, clearly it's for Yuya. You get a, you know, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and stuff like that. You get the alternate art, which is nice, but the big thing that I saw in here is apparently 2 copies of Duelist Alliance. Now, if you guys don't know right now, even though the card has been going down, I don't know if this is because of the rumor, but that is a $15 card. If you're getting 2 of those, that basically means that the 2 Duelist Alliance pay for the entire product. So that might be the steal right there. If you're looking for a reason to buy this pack, then Duelist Alliance might be it. A couple of terraformings in there, and then you get some really nice alternate art of the Dimension Dragons. You get Dark Rebellion, you get Clear Wing, you get Star Venom, and then you get some other good ones. There's a Supreme King Clear Wing, an absolute dragon in here. Performapal Gatling Ghoul, which I think never really took off, and then some other just dimensional dragons. So I think that overall the Dark Magician one is probably the best, but if this is true, 2 copies of Duelist Alliance is probably going to make a lot of Pendulum players want to go out and get the Yuya legendary dragon deck. So you guys let me know what you think. I will have a link here, because I don't think I can post this entire spoiler on the description of this video. I think it is actually going to be too much. Anyways, if you guys have any opinions on this, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on those notifications for daily videos.